Hey guys, let me show you a new feature I'm working on for Gizmo Creator that gives you the ability to create your own custom menu like this one. You can add text, icons, operators like that, menus, properties, toggles like this, and different modes, etc., etc. Even work with, like this one, some geometry nodes tools, as you can see. Okay, so let's see how you can create your own. So I will click on this little plus that will create a new gizmo. So on each gizmo you can have 20 operations. That's why you can add 20 menus on this gizmo if you want. I have 2 menus on this one, and this one as a test. Okay, so let's name this one my menu. Let's add an icon. Let's use this one to make it different. Okay. Now I want to add a menu when I click on this gizmo. So I will click here. I will choose the click action. You have click, shift, control, shift, and same for the drag actions. So you can create a menu on the drags too if you want. Okay. So let's choose click. I will choose menu. And here I will type this menu like that. This will be fixed later since it's still a work in progress. Okay, so now if I click, as you can see, I have menu and I don't have rules in add mode here. So let's edit this first. So I will name it my menu 2. If I click, I will have my menu 2. I can add an icon. So let's select the menu icon, this one. I will do that, up, past it, and if I click, I have this one, the icon, my menu 2. You can also change the width of this menu. So if I type this, let's see like that, and if I click, as you can see, this is smaller. If I enter something like that, it will be larger. Okay, so let's use 200, and if I click, I will have this. So with this, you can add a label. So I will add a rule, like this one. I will choose the add mode because it will be visible only in add mode. If now I click, as you can see, I have rule 1. I can name it, I will name it primitives. Press enter to valid. And I will type label in the operator. So now that will be a label. If I click, as you can see, I have a label. I have separator just like that. I can name it primitives. Let's copy this, in fact. And if I click, I will have primitive. Same, I can add, let's select a cube, this one. I can add an icon, like that. And if I click, I will have my primitives and with my icon. Okay. So now let's add an operator. I will click on add rule. I will choose add. I will name it cube, like that. I can copy this. As an operator, because I can add operators, properties, menus, and Python. And if I choose properties, I can use a toggle, true, false value, or make a modal from any property inside Blender or add-ons. Okay, so let's use operator. I will click here and I will search for, let's see, a cube here, like that. And let's pass this. So if now I click, I will have my cube. If I click on it, bam, I have my cube. So for the cube, let's add an icon for the cube. So let's use this one. I will do the same. Bam, bam, bam. And if I click now, as you can see, I have the icon and cube. And if I click, obviously, that will create a cube. So I can now add another, something like that. So let's use add. Let's name it cylinder, like that. Up. Let's copy this. Let's paste it. Let's name it and add a cylinder icon. So you can search here, cylinder. My bad. Bam, select this one and paste it here. And bam, I will have this. So mesh primitive, use a cylinder, and now I have my cube and my cylinder. Easy peasy. Okay? So like that, I created the menu here with the name, an icon, the size, a label, because I'm using a label, with a name and an icon here, and 2 operators for the primitives. As you can see, for this one, I can maybe enter this, and that should be enough. As you can see, this is a possibility. Let's keep it like that. And as you can see, boom, this is easy. Let's add some shading part. I will add a new role in add mode. I will name it shading. Up. Let's copy this. Up, paste it. Name it label because I want it to be a label. And shade. Let's use this one maybe for the shading. Here. Up, up. Do that, and bam, I will have now, as you can see, the text with the icon. Okay, and like that I can separate what I want to see. So with this, let's add some options for the shading. Same, use add. This time I will use property, toggle. I will go in the, let's see, I can move this, viewport properties, show the overlays, like that. And I can name it overlays. Okay, we are in property, in toggle, and if I click, I will have this. So you will see this to show you that this is a toggle. And just like that, as you can see, I edited the overlays. Okay, so what I can do is to add a different mode. Let's copy this. So I can show the info menu, and if I click, I will directly have the code I want to use. So let's name it overlays. Up. Okay. So let's create this one. Let's use add mode. Same property. We will make a value, and we will pass this. Bam. Okay, so let's name it frame mode. Okay, so if I click, I will have the wireframe mode. So if I go in solid mode, if I click, bam, I have my wireframe. So let's enter wireframe here to use this icon. Up, like that, bam, that's it. So as you can see, this is pretty easy to create your menus. And let's copy, I cannot. Maybe I should add the possibility to copy. So let's copy this, up, up, or maybe add a duplicate for this, could be nice. Okay, so let's add the solid mode. I can click here to copy this, up. Let's add a role, let's choose add, let's name it solid mode. Okay, let's choose property, value, paste it, solid, and let's name it solid mode. Like that. I want to add an icon, I will just search for solid, and I will select this. Up, 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 bam, that's it. As you can see now, I will have wireframe and solid mode. Easy peasy. Okay? So on this one, what did I added? In fact, this is almost the same. Let's add a menu. In fact, on the primitives, I can add a menu. So let's create a new role. Same in add mode. Let's name it add menu, like that. Up. Let's copy. Let's paste. Choose menu and search for the add menu, like that. And I can add an icon if I want. I will have the add menu here. So let's see what I can add. Let's just use an object, anything. You can change this if you want. This is nice too. Pam, 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 pam. Yes, I can use this one. Why not? Up. Let's do that. Bam. I will now have my add menu here. Okay, so I can move this, and this is interesting because like that you can see that I can, let's move it at the top. Up. I can have the possibility to edit all of this. So now I have my add menu here, and if I don't want to use it, I can disable it, and as you can see, it's not visible anymore. And if I click, I have my add menu here. Okay? So this is basic, but you can make whatever you want, and this is nice. So let's add some other possibilities. Let's see. I want to use this. Okay. What I can do is to add. Let's make something like a rendering. So let's add up. Let's use add and let's enter rendering. Hoopla, my bad. Rendering. Okay. That will be a label. Label. Up. Okay. Let's copy this. Let's paste this. What we can do is that. Up. Up. So let's change this. Let's use render. Yes, we can use something like this. No, maybe camera. Camera. Up. For the rendering, I will use this one. So just do that. Bast. Bam. So now I will have rendering here. Okay. So for the rendering, what do we want? Maybe this to choose between whatever we want. So I will just copy this up. I will create a new rule, same in add mode. So this one will be the render engine. I never tested this, so you will see that what you can do. Choose property, choose toggle, and paste it. I will just remove this part like that. Let's copy this up. Let's use that. And if I click, I will have this render engine like that, as you can see. So let's change the size. Let's enter 200. And I will have this. I can add just render or just engine. I will have engine, bam, and like that I can switch between the different engine I want. So you have full control, as you can see, create whatever you want. So let's see, I will add the samples, viewport samples. So let's create add. This will be a property. Let's name it, we are in EV samples, viewport sample to be exact, viewport sample, and I can just use this because I can add conditions for the buttons to be visible. So this one will be viewport sample. Let's use the add mode, obviously. Let's paste this and let's do that. As you can see, I just have to copy this and I can use value like that and just remove this. Okay, so now to be sure, if I click, I will have my viewport sample, and if I edit it, as you can see, that will change the value here, up 0, etc. So this is pretty nice. I like that. This is nice. You can also, if you want, use this in a modal operator. This is an integer, and if I click and click here, bam, I will be with this. So my bad, I added this at max, but you can use a modal operator. Okay, so here you can make this 266, and if you click, you will be able to move it or to enter the value you want, like that. Okay, but let's keep it in value, so like that we have the value here. Okay, so let's continue. What we can do is, in fact, make this be visible only if we are using cycle. So let's check a condition. Let's check for EV. Do I have? Yes, I have is EV. Context render engine equal EV. Okay. So if I'm in EV, I will see it. If I go in cycle, I will not see it. Okay, so like that, you can add buttons, properties that will be visible depending on the condition you will add on this rule. Let's make something for cycle. So I can name it EV, in fact. EV here and here just viewport sample. Let's add something like that. Let's copy this. Let's paste this. Let's name it cycle. Like that, viewport sample. I will need to add a duplicate button. I will do that. So let's copy this. Up, let's paste it. That will be a property, a value. If I tweak, just to show you that I can come here to cycle, viewport min sample, bam. Let's copy this, and let's paste it here, bam. So now I have viewport sample here, and this is okay, that works. And this time I can copy this up, in fact, to be faster, paste it to the condition, and here let's use cycles up. And now if I click, I will have my viewport sample with this value for cycle. If I go in EV, I will have the one for EV. Okay, so this is nice. You can do whatever you want. You have no limit. For example, here, what I can do for this one, the render engine, you can use this one. Up, expand, just to show you. And if I click, I will have this directly. Okay. Workbench, I have nothing. EV, I have this one. And if I use Workbench, I can set something else. Okay, so this is a possibility. This is nice with expand. And if you put your mouse on it, you will have all the information to see how to use that. I hope this is easy to understand. It's not really complicated. Do this to add menu, add a name, slash the icon, slash S for the scale, or for the width of the menu, and same for the description, slash for the, no, not this one, slash for the name, slash for the icon, and for this one, since it's a toggle and this is an enum property, enum will have several possibilities. So this is an enum. You can use expand to have this result, or if you remove it, up, you will have that. So it's really up to you. So I don't want to add all the possibilities to make your menus. It was just a test for now. But as you can see, this is already pretty nice, and you can add the settings you want. Let's use activate the Raytracing just for the fun. Let's do that. Let's add a new rule. Add rule. Let's name it Raytracing. And in fact, that will be in EV. So let's be sure I set this. Let's move it with EV like that. Okay. So EV Raytracing. Let's copy. In fact, first the toggle, since it's a toggle. Up. A toggle is something, it's a bool property that has two possibilities, true or false. Okay, so toggle will go true and false after that. So let's use Raytracing here, like that. I can even add an icon for the Raytracing. Why not use this one? Up, bam, easy peasy. So I'm in EV. I forgot to use the add. Up. And now I will have the Raytracing. If I activate it, as you can see now it's activated. If I disable it, and now this is disabled. Okay, so you can, like that, edit the settings for EV and set only the settings you want, and that will always be visible. You are here, you don't need to come here, do that, and choose the render engine you want. You can even make a toggle, you can make a toggle on this, that will go from one to another. Not on this one will only have this. So I was thinking. Like that, let's use EV, and I think it's not, our menu is nice, that's enough, as you can see, nothing complicated, and you can add whatever you want. And on this one, what I did, yes, if I select this one, as you can see, I will have geometry nodes. If I don't, in fact, I have geometry nodes, that's why I have this. But if, let's see, I select something that has not a geometry node, I don't have geometry nodes anymore, okay? So on this one, just a test, I added the radius for this one and the auto smooth, okay? So if we check, I have the radius here. You just have to do that, clack, and just copy this in the property value. And like that, you will be able to edit it like that. This one is a toggle, and that will make it work. Okay, so that's it for this feature. I hope you like it. Since gizmos are nice, you can create your layout. You can add 20 operations, but you need to remember everything. And sometimes, why not add a simple menu like this one? If you don't have the menu you want, if you want to create menu that will fit everything you need. In fact, this is like the quick favorite. But you can add more, because on the quick favorite you cannot add icons, and you cannot add separators, you cannot use geometry node tools, etc. Okay, so with this you will have more possibilities, and with the power of the gizmos you will have exactly the layout you need to make your work.